Hey guys, how's it going? This is Prophet. Now, it doesn't matter what side of the fence you're on, whether you're a fan of XDefiant or a hater of XDefiant, you're going to get criticized either way. Now, first of all, Mark Rubin himself, straight from the horse's mouth, no bullshit, tweeted out, "Hello XDefiant fans, I am here, unfortunately, to announce that XDefiant will be shutting down. All downloads will no longer be available after December 3rd, and everyone who purchased microtransactions will be refunded." Well, he just the Ultimate Founders Pack, which is fair enough because the game is gone. You know, there's no benefit on having it anymore. So props to him for owning up and giving those players who did spend money on a free-to-play game refunds. That is very admirable of him. But in this day and age, and Nero Cinema said it too, and that's exactly where the side of the fence I come on. XDefiant at its core was a good game. Good shooting mechanics, good weapons, interesting characters, good solid foundation shooting gameplay. It was just so fucking boring. Like, oh my god, this game was boring. I have 8 hours and 12 minutes played. I uninstalled it and reinstalled it so many times. I was like, what's the point of this game? But it doesn't have skill-based matchmaking, Prophet. I have got games where don't have skill-based matchmaking. That made no sense. Titanfall 2, earlier CODs. COD games with higher skill ceilings than the classic games. Black Ops 3, 1.6 KD, 2.3 KD, 2.4 KD in Titanfall 2 against pilots. I'm not bad at shooters. I'm not. I could compete in XDefiant. I had like a 1.6, 1.8 KD in XDefiant. And I enjoyed it for the most part. But the inconsistent gunfights, the bad hit detection, the abilities, just the fact that it felt like an Ubisoft version of Overwatch mixed with Black Ops 4. It didn't work for me, and it didn't work for a lot of players. The only thing to do in XDefiant, but Call of Duty, the only thing to do in Call of Duty is to grind the battle pass and get camos. That's what you guys sound like when you say that. Well, guess what, guys? The only thing to do in XDefiant was grind camos and grind through the most mid-looking rewards ever. Like, those battle pass rewards look so shit, look so like that says it all. They look horrible. Why would you spend money on that? And then the camos, 500 fucking weapon levels per gun to get the mastery camo, whatever it is. I don't even fucking know. That looks terrible as well. It looks awful. I saw it. Gold looks awful. Bronze looks awful. Silver looks awful. What's the fucking point? This game shot itself in the foot by having nothing to do. And that just goes to show, and Nero said it perfectly, how can a game survive with such little things to do in this day and age? There are so many games, like free-to-play games even, that you can download and install today with more of a path to progression than this game. I mean, I can't really name any off the top of my head because I don't really play too many free-to-play games. But, I don't know, Alien Swarm Reactive Drop. Google that game if you've never heard of it. There's 10 prestiges to go through. There's customization, there's classes, there's strategies to learn. There's so many different maps and campaigns to play. And that game's old as hell. And it plays better and more consistently, and it's more fun than XDefiant. How do I know? Well, I played the original game. And I have 8.3 hours played, which is a lot more than XDefiant. Last played November 6th. The reason why I don't play this game a lot is because when I was a kid, this was the first game I ever played. I played the original version of Alien Swarm. And I got max level and played the fuck out of it. So there's no point in me replaying it again. I just play it again for fun every now and again. That game has more things to do in it than XDefiant. But yeah. Hopefully now, because XDefiant walked and failed and died, maybe now a new free-to-play first-person shooter with no skill-based matchmaking, good progression, good rewards, a reason to keep playing the game with a solid netcode, solid shooting foundation will now come out, take what XDefiant did wrong, learn from it, come out and do it right, and kick Call of Duty's ass. Man, Blame Truth grifted so hard for this game, and even he could not save it. What a shame. He's going to be super sad, and at least he's getting his money back. I don't want to talk too much about that because it doesn't matter. You know, he probably thinks we're all idiots for not supporting XDefiant anyway. But everyone's time is everyone's time. And if people would rather get manipulated on Call of Duty's skill-based matchmaking, and they're having more fun than not getting manipulated by XDefiant, that's it. That it is what it is. XDefiant, you know, I think people came into XDefiant thinking there was going to be a easy game where everyone does well if you're somewhat decent at shooters, where it wasn't the case at all. The best players always kicked the worst players' ass, and there was nothing else about it. So if you were one of those people being protected in the lower brackets of COD matchmaking, you probably didn't have fun with XDefiant. Me, I had a blast with XDefiant when I did play it, until I found out how boring the game really was, and stopped playing it after 8 hours. But yeah, maybe I just like getting manipulated by skill-based matchmaking. Maybe I'm the idiot. Maybe I'm the reason why XDefiant failed. But to be honest, I'm not. It's the developers. They're the ones who made it fail because they thought it was enough not to have SBMM in the game. They put no progression, no rewards other than shitty mid-tier battle pass loot and an intensive camo grind that takes even longer than Call of Duty's. I'll leave it at that. I welcome a new free-to-play first-person shooter. Let me give you a good example of a free-to-play first-person shooter, Combat Arms. Say what you want about Combat Arms or Blackshot. These games were fantastic when I was a kid. Played the shit out of them, loved them. They died because they just got old. People stopped playing them. But they were still more fun than XDefiant, even on 300 ping playing in US servers. And I'll leave it at that. Come along. New first-person shooter, free to play, no SBMM, plenty of stuff to do. Come and kick Call of Duty's ass. Do it once and for all. XDefiant walked so you could run. Peace.